How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. It's been a minute since I watched some One Piece, if I'm being honest with you. I've been recording a lot of Frieren lately. We had MHA Vigilantes. I've just been trying to get stuff dialed in for the stream. I was focusing a lot on making sure that like my Water 7 review video went well. So if you haven't already seen that, I would really appreciate it if you go check it out. Leave it a like, leave it a comment, share it in your favorite Discord gooning servers, whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do. But we're back. We're back for Thriller Bark. Oh, in case you didn't, we got One Piece merch. I recently just got, I got my, hold on. I can't remember, I think I showed this in my Water 7 review video, but if you haven't already seen that, then you might not be aware. Your boy got a straw hat, so now I'm official. I got a, let's see if I can, I got my Naruto headband that I've had for like a decade and a half at this point. And then we got this Mugiwara. It's been a minute since I watched some One Piece. The last episode we watched was where they introduced Brook. We found out about his devil fruit. We learned, we got a bunch of, we got like all of Brook's back, or I'm assuming, you know, we're probably gonna get some more backstory at some point, but we got a lot of backstory on Brook. Found out why he's a skeleton, found out about his devil fruit. I know one of these is Luffy's and one of these is Ace's devil fruit. I don't know what any of the other ones are. I think one of them is Blackbeard's, if I read it on the back correctly. But yeah, this hoodie, super fucking comfortable. I don't know. Water 7 felt like kind of a really big high point in One Piece. Especially from like talking to other people who are big fans of One Piece, it felt like a pretty like big section of the story. So I'm interested to kind of see like where we're going from here. Obviously, we're just, you know, getting a new member of the crew and then kind of traveling to the new world, which is still a bit of a mystery as far as like what that actually looks like, what that actually means. So I'm just kind of excited to get right back into the swing of things and start picking up with One Piece. One thing that I am considering doing, let me know if you guys are interested in this. Let me know. Potentially putting out more episodes of One Piece per week, but maybe doing like videos that are only one episode for certain arcs. Like maybe doing 3 or 4 One Piece drops a week, but not having all of those be like double episode releases. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Gumu gumu. I tried to stop myself from sneezing by saying gumu gumu no mi, but it didn't work. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a really weird spot just because like I'm leaving peak One Piece, you know what I mean? So the fall off is gonna be dramatic. So I'm just, you know, trying to make sure I'm giving the people who are sticking around the most bang for your buck, the most value. So for those of you who are interested in staying on this journey with me long term, hanging out, watching One Piece, hella appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about me potentially doing that different release schedule for One Piece episodes. I really like Frieren and I really like MHA Vigilantes, so I was gonna watch both of those regardless. I feel like I've yapped long enough, so yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so I am assuming that the island we're landing at is the island where, you know, the shit happened with... What? Why the fuck do I forget it? We just said his name! How did I just forget it? What the hell? We were just talking about his name! Brook! I'm assuming this is the island where shit happened with Brook. What? The island like floated here from the West Blue? Yeah, so this is the island. Yeah. Oh. He's so agile. He does way less now. Substantially less.
あなたたちに出会えてとても嬉しかった。美味しい食事一生忘れません。
They're probably gonna drop anchor by shore.
おい、待てブルカ。あいつ暴力者だろ。
He's so light, he just fucking floats on water. Cause he's just bones. You can just run on water. Yeah, we're not taking his advice. We're late. We're going ashore. Yeah, exactly. Of course we're gonna land there.
島を取り囲んでいるように見える。つまりこの船は今島を取り囲む壁の中に。
そうか。だからあの骸骨すぐにここから脱出しろって言ったんだ。
Alright. Well, I mean, it sounds like we need to beat up whoever built the gate. That's the way it sounds to me. I don't know what else we'd be doing.
今すぐ脱出だ。呪われるぞ。
聞いてみんな。私島に入ってはいけない。
Yeah, what are you, Usopp?
俺もそれ。
Bro, they're acting like Usopp now. So yeah, I caught the I'm scared of shit itis.
ルフィ、よく見ろ。あの不吉な建物、本物のお化け屋敷だ。
Oh, like with Eddie Murphy. This is just like the movie with Eddie Murphy.
言ってんだ。俺はちゃんと細心の注意を払って。
The one where they go to a haunted mansion.
俺は反対だからな。骸骨なんか仲間にしたら夜も怖くて眠れねえよ。
おめえらしっかりロビンちゃんを守るんだぞ。
ビーチの島の冒険。
Damn, so are they just leaving Usopp on the boat?
嘘でしょ。ロビンも行くつもりなの。
好きなの。スリル。
Okay, since when? Since when? Robin's like, yeah, I'm just here for the thrill.
とっておきのものがあるんだ。
Has that always been the case?
そうだ。このシステムのチャンネルは。
Okay, they're finally gonna explain the fucking numbers, right?
各ドックより各機能が発動するわけだ。
ゼロのパドルと1、3はもう見せてもらったけど。
確かおめえ2と4はまだ空だっておきなんでそう言ったのよ。上陸する気のねえ奴らは先に。
Is that the head from the Mary?
ソルジャードックシステムチャンネル2出動。
なんだ。何が飛び出すんだ。
That's sick. That's so cool. I'm so glad he did that.
パドルシップ買い出せミニメリー2号。
That's so cool that he did that. Like, he didn't need to do that, man. He didn't need to do all that. That just shows how much he, like, genuinely cares and wanted to do something nice for him. So, did he fuck up the waiver? Or is this like he took parts from the waiver to make this? Because I remember, I think it was either Usopp or Nami who caught him like fucking around with it, right? Yeah, that's pretty sick. Nah, you don't get to drive it, Luffy. No. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's, yeah.
ひとまずあいつらに堪能させてやれ。
これで全部か、フランキー。
おめえらに先に見せた1と3を含め、これで出揃った。
Well, what about the other one that you said was empty?
オートパドル。チャンネル1。一人乗り。
Ah, okay, okay.
サウザンドサニー号の巡航を補助する兵士たちだと。
お前の考え方大好きだ。フランコの。
おお、俺は今週も最高な男なんだ。
He's like, yeah, I'm pretty fucking tight. I'm so cool.
何やってやがんだ。霧で何にも見えやしねえ。
お前ら、早く俺もミニメリーゴに乗せてくれよ。
Okay, okay, dude. Come on, man. That's not the biggest issue here.
心配もしやがる。
今の姫、ゴーストに呪い殺されたのかしら。
Wait, is there Anchor the paw? Yeah? Is that someone got the invisible devil fruit, right? Invisible devil fruit. It's not a ghost. Someone has invisible devil fruit.
やいてめえどういうつもりだ
いや悪い刀が勝手に
俺たち以外この甲板に
Spooky. Damn, maybe I should have just saved Thriller Bark for October. Just not watched any more One Piece until then. I always hate that transition because seeing Zoro yawn makes me sleepy. Bro, I'm on like 500 milligrams of caffeine right now. I shouldn't be sleepy. The fuck?
とにかくナミさんたちが心配だ船はお前らに任せたぞな
Yeah, I think I'm right. I think I'm right.
ボゲーって言ったぞ
うっさてめえ同じ目に遭え俺たちを船から出さねえ気か
殺す気ならいくらでも攻撃できるはずだどうしたんだロビンちゃん
何か捕まって
Ew. Ew. Can't just be licking Robin like that.
船の知恵が効かねえ
誰がおげんじゃこら
ストップチョッパー返事しろ
おいフランキー船の秘密兵器で何とかしてくれ
飛び出すびっくりプールってのがあるぜ
楽しそうだな
What? What? Excuse me? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck is a peekaboo vinyl pool? I know what a vinyl pool is, but why peekaboo? Why peekaboo? What does peekaboo have to do with it?
痛いはずだわあんなところから落ちてきたんだもの
Oh, they got a reverse moat. Surrounded by water, big old dry spot.
余計に怖くなるじゃないの
にしても一体どうなったんだ俺たち
I suppose some people might just call that a hole, but you know.
あっという間に堀の底可愛いから許してね
本当に張り倒すぞてめえ
Usopp's not Sanji. That doesn't work.
ここに竹槍が敷き詰められてなかっただけラッキーかもね俺たちこの骸骨の上に落ちたから助かったんだ
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was like, they're gonna get freaked the fuck out.
でもここ海面より下だから俺なんか怖いぞ
Yeah. Well, Chopper could just get fucking murdered if we're below sea level. Water just starts filling up the trench or something. He's just fucking dead.
犬か
Ew! What? What the fuck is that, bro? It's like a demon zombie. Yeah, like a demon zombie Cerberus. And not the cool one from Ice Shield 21. That's what it is, Nami. That right there. That's a Cerberus. That's a demon zombie version. Damn. Oh yeah, Chopper, can you just talk to them? The fuck they saying?
よく見たらあれ一匹キツネじゃねえか気にしてたみたいね
Yeah. So they're like some demon zombie Cerberuses. Cause it's multiple animals just stitched together. It's not just like dog. We got dog, we got fox. Wish it was Foxy. I wish so bad Foxy was one of those. Then at least we know Foxy is dead. It's a dog. I think it's just gonna be able to smell, no? 82. Does that mean there are 81 other demon dogs just running around this island, or what? Chopper, why the fuck are you just hanging? Why are you just hanging around? Get up on the tree and sit.
目立つ場所で助けを待つのも大変だぞ。
まったくですね。
Oh, okay, we got an 82 and we got a 21.
野犬に追われてらしたのでお困りなのではと背後から忍び寄りました。
忍び寄るな。
Yeah, that's kind of freaky to just sneak up behind people, bro. Even if you are well-intentioned, which I don't think you are, because you're being sneaky on this island. Yeah, no, this is some Halloween spooky shit on this island.
屋敷？
採用。ドクトル・ホグバック様のお屋敷。
Dr. Hogback. Yeah, that's a spooky evil scientist name, bro. That's a spooky evil scientist name.
誰？
You can't just call yourself Dr. Hogback. That is a spooky ass, evil scientist ass name. Alright, we're getting into some One Piece level goofery. Some One Piece level fuckery. This is some Halloween type One Piece shit. Halloween type One Piece shit. And I'm excited. So, this is so weird because it's like, I know every island is like different and unique and they all have their own sort of like, you know, vibe and kind of feel like a separate universe almost. But this in particular feels so outrageously different from the rest of One Piece. Like, yeah, we had a desert island, we had a Venice City island, we had islands that were just regular ass like, this seems in particular to be unique, and it really makes me excited for what is to come later on down the line in terms of how ridiculous we're going to get in terms of like the world building around these islands. You know, One Piece is definitely one thing, and that is goofy as hell. I'm kind of here for it though. You know, as someone who grew up watching Naruto, you know, we have our fair share of goofy ass shit. We got Mecha Naruto. We got our own little quirky shit going on, right? So yeah, let's just go to the next episode.
天才と呼ばれた男、ホグバック現る。
Hokubaku. Bro, I only looked at it briefly. What the hell sort of demon ghost dog is pulling this carriage? Yeah, is one of those a dude who's half horse?
ねえ、この馬車を引いてる馬。
What in the are they both half dude, half?
それならいいんだけど。
とにかく助かった。危ねえところ
Bro,
ありがとう。
I am so excited for the live action thriller bark. The live action thriller bark is going to be crazy.
空想上の生き物だと思ってたから。
突然変異かなんかだろ。あの恐ろしい姿。
お仲間を待つなら屋敷が一番ですし、目立ちますし。
Nah, you're gonna be doing some fucking creepy, goofy demon shit.
奇跡のようなオペで星の数ほどの人たちの命を救ってきたんだ。
Really? Because it seems like he's sewing dogs and foxes together and shit.
恩恵を集めてた。
Listen, I'm not trying to spoil any other animes for you.
と消したんだ。
Y'all know about Shao Tucker?
とも言われて医学界
Y'all know Shao
大変
Tucker?
な騒ぎになったけど、結局何の手がかり。
That's the vibes I'm getting. I'm getting Shao Tucker vibes.
なんだよ、脅かすじゃねえよ。
Shao Hogback, bro. Shao Hogback Tucker.
だったら自分で外見なさいよ。ほら。
い
What's the name of that island where the dude was trapped inside of a treasure chest? Because this is like the opposite of that. This is the opposite of that island. And not in a good way. Let me be clear. I would much rather be hanging out with treasure chest guy.
この森やっぱおかしすぎるぞ。そうですね。少し変わっていますから、計画を見てしまう方もちらほら。
Yeah, all three of them hallucinated the same thing. Chopper, you're a doctor, bro. You know that's not what happened.
それにしちゃ鮮明に。
ごくごく。
ヒルドンさん、悪い。
Chopper, you cannot let yourself be bamboozled. You are a doctor. Ain't no way you just fell for that. Listen, everyone, Chopper, just think, 10, 15 years from now, everyone's gonna be saying, damn, I want to meet Dr. Chopper.
会わずに生きてしまおう出るか。進路はどっちだ。
そりゃ死ぬのは嫌だ。怖いのも。
そうですか。馬車を止めろ。
He has a giant wine bottle on his fucking back.
ごめんね、チョッパー。せっかくのチャンスを。しょうがねえよ。こんな時ルフィみたいに一人で行動できない俺が未熟なんだ。
They just fucking left you, huh?
いつまで待たせる気かしら。
They just fucking left you in the middle of the forest.
変だな、逆戻りするだけ。馬までいねえ。墓地の真ん中に置き去りにされてる。
Yeah, they just left their ass in the middle of the forest.
置き去り。処分しにいたんじゃねえのか。
ヘルド。
Yeah, all three of them, Chopper. That's crazy. Bro is hoarse and he's still... Whatever, man. Whatever, dude.
もう怖いんだから、わざわざ口に出して言わないでよ。
Yeah, she's sweating. Nami is fucking sweating. She's so scared. Fuck that. Nope, 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 nope. F all that. F all. We're go. Go. We going it. That's demon. That's. No, we gotta go. That's the devil. Bro, what? When did One Piece become a horror manga? Why is this a horror anime all of a sudden? What? We went High School of the Dead, Walking Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Shaun of the Dead, 28 Days Later. Damn. R.I.P. Usopp. And they never saw Usopp again. Usopp got bit by a zombie? He's cooked. No, leave him. He's cooked. He's cooked. Usopp is now a zombie. Just leave his ass. You can't get bit by a zombie. He's done. Nah, they're done. Chopper, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here before Usopp tries to eat you. Alright, there's gonna be a big ass plot twist, right? They're gonna be like, no, actually the zombies are good guys. Actually, all the zombies are really good guys. Yeah! Oh, I saw Panda. I saw Panda zombie. I saw Panda man. Yeah, something tells me that was the plan all along. Damn, they're talking that shit. They say, you think we're slow? That's a stereotype. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's not a stereotype. It's 100% valid, actually. Alright, now here comes the big plot twist. Actually, the zombies are good guys. They're trying to protect you from Dr. Hogback. Oh shit! First time getting the Frankie transition! Damn, the new Frankie transition!
パドルを使えばこの波でも逆らえなくもねえが。
別にこのままでいいじゃねえか。
Yeah, exactly. Luffy was gonna go to the island regardless. Yeah, a big ass web!
船は無傷だが、それにしてもこのクモの巣なんてバカでけん。
Because it's from a fucking human spider, dude. That's why. Some human spider sprayed that web out his ass cheeks.
お前ら、もしも俺がこのままゾンビ化したら、いっそ人思い出。図書館で読んだゾンビ図鑑に書いてあったんだ。
あんた怖がりのくせに。
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Usopp, if anything happens to you, we will bludgeon your skull immediately. Don't worry. Don't worry.
結局会えるんだ。楽しみだ。まともな人間が住んでるとは思えないわ。
Right. Right. Correct. No one on their right mind would create this island either. But here we are. Yeah, we're just a bunch of merchants. Nothing to see here. We're just some traveling merchants. Just we have that pirate flag for giggles. It's funny.
留守なんじゃねえか。
それも困る。見ろ、奥で明かりがついたぞ。
Yeah, is he doing a fucking skit?
この井戸の。
Bro is gonna put on a fucking skit?
今度は何？
いらっしゃい。
Alright, Sally. That's Sally with big sewn on titties.
7枚。
なんか俺が狙われてねえか。
あなたは屋敷に招待できない。そこの2人は入っていいわ。
なんで？
あんたは行っておしまい。
なんで？ブベタガス。
What the fuck Usopp do? I mean, I wouldn't invite Usopp in either. But I'm just saying, you know, she doesn't know him as well as I do. I know him well enough to say, hey, he can wait outside.
できた。一人くらい特例で構わねえぜ。シンドリーちゃん、驚かせて悪かったお前ら。
Yeah, he's clearly a fucking vampire, bro.
主人の宝物の皿をすべて叩き割ったところ追い出されたという皿嫌いの使用人シンドリーちゃんだ。いや、どうでもいい。そして紹介が。
So, yeah, I don't need her whole backstory. She's just a random NPC.
皿なんて。
わかる。すげえわかるか。俺今喋ってたじゃねえか。あれがお前の言ってた。
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with her?
なんか間抜けっぽいわね。くらなみ。
So you shut your fucking mouth, Nami.
じゃあ話は中で。
The way Chopper talks about him to the rest of the crew is the way I talk about Chopper whenever anyone calls him a fucking raccoon dog. When anyone disrespects Chopper, that's like the same energy that I have. I'm like, he is a genius and a doctor.
まだ俺が。
Damn, getting locked outside your own house.
よく来たな、我が屋敷。まったく汚ねえなり。
Even in terms of One Piece laughs, that's pretty unique.
話はいろいろあるんだけど。
Bro, what are these paintings?
墓地でゾンビに襲われて、私たちここへ逃げ込んできたの。
他にも目を疑うような生き物をたくさん見たんだ。この詩は一体何なんだ。
Yeah, bro, this is some Nightmare Before Christmas artwork in the background.
よくここへ無事にたどり着いたな。何よ。
He said One Piece.
質問の答えならこ
What do you think that means?
う。何かわからねえからここに住んでる。
じゃあ。
Bro, I do not trust this story one bit. He said, yeah, I don't know what they are.
いるはずだ。しかし下の生死を操ろうなど だから俺はこっそりと世間から姿を消し、この不思議な島で研究を続けている。
I mean, that does make sense.
柔軟だな。ありがとう、ドクターチョッパ
ボクサルなんて言われても嬉しかねえじゃん。サインもら
Yeah.
っていいか？
ー。ああ、いいぜ。
Bro, finally someone called him a doctor.
絶対に研究室は覗くな。
So yeah, that's...
ちょっとシンドリーちゃん、プリン
な
ぐらいサインの。
You can't just eat flan raw, bro.
ここに変な骸骨が来なかったか？
外国が
アフロでのっぽで妙に明るくて。まあ骸骨が動いて喋ってる時点で十分。
That's true. That's true. He is odd. Very clearly knows something about him. Obviously.
いや、知らね
Alright, bro.
ならいいや。
え。あいつのことか。
My suspicion is growing more suspicious by the second. Listen, we have enough mystery going on in the world of One Piece already. I do not need them adding the mystery of who's a good guy, who's a bad guy. Can't we just have some simplicity? Like at some point in the storyline? Like, do we need to have ambiguity on everything? Even who the villains are? Come on, man. I just want one thing in One Piece to be straightforward. I do not want to be questioning if Brook is a good. I can't even speak. I can't speak. I'm so frustrated with what's going on. I don't want to concern myself with whether or not Brook is the bad guy, Hogback is the just tell me, bro. Who's the bad guy? Who's the bad guy? Clearly Hogback is afraid of Brook. Brook seems like he's afraid of Hogback to a certain degree. Seems like, hey, don't go on that fucking island. You guys stay away from that shit. Do not land on that island. Just leave immediately. And then we have vampires. We got demon centaurs. We got demon Cerberuses. We got faces sewn on trees. We got ghosts. We got zombies, ghouls, goblins. All of the most unsavory things are on this island. We got Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, but she got like big old fake boobies. And I just want to know, like, just be honest with me. Who's the bad guy? Come on, man. Oda, we don't need to overcomplicate everything. Just say, hey, also, by the way, this is the bad guy. From here on out, I'm just, by default, I'm going to assume that Shao Tucker is the bad guy. I know that's not his name, but you can't tell me they're not the same person. You cannot tell me that they're not giving off similar vibes. They have a very creepy aesthetic. They both appear to do the same fucking thing. So until I hear otherwise, that's Shao Tucker. That's Dr. Hog Tuckerback. That's his name. Dr. Hog Tucker. Man, Thriller Bark seems like a complete 180 in terms of like aesthetics of what I've gotten used to in One Piece, but I'm here for it. It's gonna be unique. It's gonna be interesting. I'm just kind of excited to see where we go from here. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Let me know what you guys think of this arc that I'm getting into the swing. Speaking of how spooky and weird this section of One Piece is, I know we're gonna have Don coming up soon. We're going to have One Punch Man coming up soon. So we got a lot of good shit on the way. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm stoked. I hope you guys are too. Don't forget, outside of YouTube, we are also streaming once a week over on Twitch. We're doing manga readings, music, stuff like that I don't normally do like all the time here on YouTube. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure that you are following me on Twitch. I also post here on my YouTube when I go join channel memberships if you want to get extra episodes of One Piece every week. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.